this is Steve in the repair department, and today we're going to be looking at the FX Wildcat, and we'll be looking at the trigger unit and making some adjustments on the trigger. What we'll do is we'll take the stock off the rifle. It's very easy to do. Take our 3mm wrench and loosen the front, loosen the back. Once you know you have those loose, you can go ahead and just pop the stock right off. Very easy to do. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is we'll be looking at the trigger and trying to adjust and give it a first and second stage. As you can see right now, if I cock the gun, I'm holding the lever because I really don't want to pull the trigger and have the gun fire on me. So as I'm holding the lever back, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So I'm pulling the trigger and there is no first stage. I am only getting a one-stage trigger here, meaning that I pull the trigger and it goes and it fires. I want it to actually, in my case, I like the trigger to actually go back. It actually, I know whenever it's at the point where it's going to break, and then I go ahead and squeeze off the shot. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, and you don't want to adjust all these Allen screws because it will definitely hinder this trigger unit. We want to mess with, and we're going to adjust this Allen screw that's closest to, from right to left, we're at the left Allen screw. This is a 1.5 Allen wrench right here, and we're going to take and insert the Allen wrench. Whenever you're adjusting the trigger unit here, it's actually going counterclockwise. Whenever you're going counterclockwise, you should at one point be able to adjust it where you have a first and second stage. So I've adjusted it counterclockwise about a half a turn, and at this point I can pull the trigger, I feel it stop, and now I'm going and giving it pressure, and now it breaks. Now if I want to lighten that up a little bit, I'll go clockwise, and I'll give that a try and see what we have here. I went a little too much, so I'm going to go back. Okay, I can feel it hit, stop, that's good, and now it breaks. It's very light, and it's the way a trigger should actually perform. I've also had a few individuals give me a call and say that the triggers themselves, whenever they're cocking and pulling the trigger, it feels like the trigger is clicking on them. In that case, what we could have here is where this bracket is put here into the trigger portion of this, the sear mechanism. You could this has a little pin going through. This pin could be jumping a little bit on you. If it is jumping, I find it very simple. It's just take a pair of needle nose pliers, something of the sort, and just kind of squeeze them together, giving that a more solid contact where now you won't have that bracket jumping up and down, and that'll take away that little glitch that you have in the trigger. So we'll go ahead and we'll check this out again. We'll cock the gun. I'll go ahead and pull the trigger. I know it stops. Little force, I know it fires. We're in good shape. Trigger is actually, it feels really good. So we'll go ahead and we'll install the stock back on the rifle. We'll take our 3mm wrench and tighten the front up, not all the way, but just enough where I know it's secure. Tighten the back up, give the back a couple turns, tighten that up, make sure that this is tight. It is. We'll go ahead and pull this out. We'll cock the gun. Okay, everything works good. Now watch my trigger. I'm going to go ahead and I'm squeezing the trigger. I know that I've come to a stop. At this point, I know that if I squeeze any harder, that the trigger's going to break on me. So I come to here, squeeze, there we go. And that's what I'm looking for in a match grade trigger. For those shooters who like the single stage trigger, they don't have that first stage, you can go ahead and adjust it as you would like. The trigger is adjustable, and it's very easy to adjust. Again, don't mess with all the Allen screws. I'd recommend just that one Allen screw. It'll give you the adjustment that you're looking for. Thanks a lot for joining me on the trigger adjustment on this Wildcat rifle. I hope that that helped you out. and hope to see you again soon. Thanks a lot.